me. Let me know if you can hear me okay or not. Cause all my cause I'm using my Twitch settings. Cause I was too lazy to switch over to YouTube and do everything all over my YouTube settings. So everything's set for Twitch. But it is what it is. Sometimes I'm just lazy. Sometimes we're all lazy. And I just learned the reason why I always have a stream delay is because I use a VPN. Apparently a VPN slows down your stream. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I was doing good, I'm finally, I think, I'm fully better from the infection I had, I think. I still got a little bit of a cough and some, like, scratchiness in my throat, but other than that, I'm doing a lot better. I also still have, like, really bad fatigue, though. I've been sleeping, like, way later than I usually do. So I'm trying to get back into waking up my normal time. But it's been hard. Like, I almost woke up at normal time this morning, but I was still really sleepy. Oof, I'm glad you got over the corona, because, yeah, that sucks. Fortunately, the test I took for corona came up negative, so I didn't have that. I think I just had, like, some sort of bronchitis or something. But wherever it was viral, according to my doctor. Like, all the, bacteria tests he did came up, like, not bacterial. So it's some kind of virus, but it seems to be gone now. I've just been kind of, like, vibing. Take care of the kids, you know, all that happy stuff. You like my hot tub? And you like my hot tub model? Ain't it dope? This model can be used for other things other than hot tubs, but like, it's a bathing suit model, so isn't it cool? And the hair is very flowy. Look at the hair. Hello! Hello, hello. So, how's everybody doing? How's everybody? How are the vibes? How are your vibes? Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, this month has been just really shit for me putting out audios, because first, husbando came home from being away for a very long time, so I wanted to spend time with him. And then I got, like, really, really, really sick. So yeah, I'm feeling better now, but I'm kind of just still taking it easy. Not forcing anything upon myself, you know? Welcome, welcome, yes, welcome to the early squad. People just joining, welcome. Though there is no such thing as being late to my streams, because I just mostly BS the whole time. Oh man, my hair is so cool. I like how cool my hair is with this model. Two bros chilling in a hot tub, 5 feet apart cause they're not gay. Every time I see a hot tub, I'm just reminded of that vine. Every time without fail, when I see that vine, I see a hot tub, I get reminded of that vine. Got my brain so weird today. I'm doing okay, doing okay. Thank you for asking. Any characters make a comeback? I have no idea. I got nothing. I had completely cleared all plans that I had for this month. Like, when I realized how sick I was like, okay, I got no plans for this month. Just everything's wiped. So I gotta get things set up for April, because I might have an audio out within the next couple of days, but don't force it upon me. Because it really depends, like, when I can wake up and get stuff done. Streaming's just been easier for me, like on Twitch and whatnot, because evenings, it's too noisy for me to, like, worry about audios, but, like, people who listen to my streams don't really give a shit if, like, you can hear, like, my kids in the background or whatever. Hello, good morning to you too. It is a rather nice morning this morning. I could hear, like, the birds outside for a little bit. Well, there was a bird like right outside my window, but then it flew away. And now I'm reminded of a song from, I think it's from Fruits Basket. Outside the window, key-da-key. A shooting star streaks by, key-da-key. That's all I know from that. That's all I remember. I haven't seen Fruits Basket in forever. Oh, don't feel sorry for me. Sometimes life just sucks, you know? Sometimes life just sucks. You just gotta deal with it, you know? Like, sometimes life just hits you with curveballs and you just gotta, like, roll with the punches. And yes, I am set to Twitch mode because I got too lazy to switch over my YouTube settings. I get lazy like that sometimes. Because I'm going on Twitch anyway later this evening, so I'm like, I don't want to like switch to YouTube and then do all the hassle of switching back to Twitch. Because it is a hassle, because I have to do a bunch of logins and shit, because I have two-factor authentication on Twitch. And on YouTube, but it's a bit easier on YouTube than on Twitch. Like how vibey this hot tub environment is. It's very vibey. Is vibey even a word? Is vibey a word? Or did I just make it up? The cars going by. I can hear them very well. Or should I say very well. So how is everybody this fine morning? So, that, Will Smith Chris Rock slap that happened the other day. That was pretty trippy. I was not expecting that. I didn't even watch the Oscars, because I don't care about them anymore. Hello, good morning to you too. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I haven't really cared about the Oscars in like a long time because they got kind of stupid after a while. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm doing okay, you know? You know how it goes. And it's just kind of just going right now. Still, in case you can't tell, I'm still kind of a little bit scratchy in the throat, but my cough's mostly gone. That's good. Haven't coughed in a bit. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hi, hi, hi. Stretch, 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 stretch. Stretch. Also, don't be shy, people. It's okay to chat. I don't really fight or anything. Thank you, thank you. It should in due time. I just had a really nasty viral infection. Oh look, I'm an orca. Like, look at me. I got the eye patches. Got the fins. I'd show you my tail, but I can't do that with this capture software. It only does like waist up. But I assure you I have a tail. My stomach just made a weird noise. But that happens sometimes. And if you're wondering why I'm an orca when usually I'm a neko. I'm set on Twitch mode right now, in case you can't tell. I got too lazy to switch over to YouTube. Do I listen to my own audios? Once in a while, if I'm doing a continuation and I forget a part, I want to make sure I got some clarity. For like the ones that are like plot heavy, but other than that, I don't really listen to them. I actually don't like the sound of my own voice, even when I do my ASMR voice, so like, it makes editing really fun, by the way. Thank you, thank you. What did I feel if the kids listen to my audios? I wouldn't really care, especially because by the time they can access YouTube, they'll be like old enough for YouTube. I'm actually really, really strict with their access to the internet. Like, for one thing, the baby can't access the internet. If the baby watches something on the internet, it's because I put it on for the baby. So that's not really a concern. And my older kid, very, very regulated internet time. Like, it's very regulated. Like, it's only YouTube Kids if they're watching YouTube. And it's only, like, certain channels I allow. And it's only ones that I watch beforehand. So, like, it's like, I want to watch this channel. I'm like, okay, let me watch it first and see what kind of content this person makes. Okay, this content's okay, you can watch it. I will get back to the Egyptian Queen story pretty soon. I'm just taking kind of a break from plots right now because it got kind of a bit much for me. I like doing little one-shots once in a while, so I'm like kind of focusing on just little random things. I do paid commissions. I don't do requests. Like if someone says I would do this for free, I don't do that. But I do take paid commissions. It's at my discretion. And just to warn you, if you want a commission, I am horribly slow. So like, don't expect anything right away. So if you want something for like, oh, my birthday's in a week, yeah, don't commission me, because I won't get it done in a week. I'm incredibly slow. It's a fault of mine that I'm trying to work on, but it's been an ordeal trying to work on that. Like, it's actually one of the things I talk to my therapist about. Like, I'm like, when it comes to making content for other people, I'm really slow at it. Like, and my therapist is like, well, you gotta do things at your own pace. Like, not everybody works quickly. And I'm like, but does everybody take months to work on one project? And so she's like, okay, that's a little excessive, but I understand. We do not talk about the orange tube on here, okay? Okay? Happy early birthday! And thank you for the compliments on my parenting, because I do try my best. I'm not perfect by any means. Like, I actually don't know what I'm doing half the time. But I do know about the internet. So, like, when it comes to that, I'm like, no internet for you kids. Very regulated internet time. Batman. I don't know why that's in my head. I haven't even seen the new Batman movie. I want to see it. Is it good? Is the new Batman movie any good? Has anyone seen it? Exactly, like, this past month has been absolutely insane. I've been just incredibly busy. Between, like, being sick, I've barely been able to like, keep up with my kids while being sick. And I do other things for my family. My family's been driving me nuts about some stuff. And I just want to spend time with my husband. Like, he was gone for over 6 months. I'm like, he's finally back. I want to spend some time with him. Happy early birthday. I'm really bad at remembering birthdays, I'm sorry. I forget my own birthday half the time. Like, it'll be May, and my family will be like, oh, your birthday's coming up in the month. I'm like, really? It is? Okay. Because now when it's like May, all I think about is when my baby was born, which is beginning of June. So I'm like all preparing for my baby's birthday. I forget that I have a birthday. I often forget that I have a birthday. Yeah, I will try to get back to the Egyptian Queen story. I'm just, like I said, I'm taking a break from plots because I'm like a little bit brain fried. Actually, I'm very brain fried. So I like just doing the random ideas I get. It's a little bit easier on me. But it's been frustrating how sick I've been this whole month. Like, it's been really frustrating. It's like my husband comes back beginning of the month, and then we go away for a weekend just to, you know, reconnect. And instead of having fun, I'm sick as a dog. And I stay sick for weeks after that. I'm like, what gives, body? Why are you so sick? Oh, my morning's going. It's only like 7:30 my time. My mama's taking my older kid to school in like an hour. Because I can't drive. And husbando is already at work. He left for work early this morning. Like, I checked the clock when he left. It was like 4:30 in the morning. I'm like, that's early. Hello. How you doing? Like my hot tub? I did not make this hot tub, by the way. It's a stream asset made by somebody else. But I think it's cool. That's like, what? 2:30 in the morning? Something like that? I don't know time zones very well. I'm sorry. No, I'm not looking forward to the fact there might be another corona wave. Don't jinx it. I've been doing so good at not catching it. Now there was another wave, I have to like really like layer on the K95 mask when I go out in public because I'm determined to not catch this bastard. Oh, that was afternoon. Sorry. Again, I'm really, really bad at time zones. Like, I am awful at time zones. Oh, an up and down day? I'm sorry to hear that. At least you had an up. If you had just a down day, that would suck. I'm jealous of people who can, like, easily pop their necks and crack them, because I cannot. The only person who's been able to successfully, like, pop and crack my neck has been a chiropractor. Like, even my husband, though, who's, like, does it to himself all the time, can't do mine. He's like, your neck won't crack. I'm like, I know, it's stiff as hell. And then I went to a chiropractor once, like, years ago. And he just like, here, let me fix your everything. Crack, crack, pop, pop, pop. I'm like, oh, thanks, chiropractor. I would say I feel better, but now I'm kind of sore. Well, glad to meet you too, fine friend. Dun, 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 dun. Now, has anyone ever watched the original Muppet Show? I remember Phenomena. That gets in my head a lot. I'll be sitting there, like, reading something, all of a sudden, phenomena, do 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 do, phenomena, do do do, phenomena, do 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 do, do 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 do, phenomena. I'm like, no, get out of my head. Even though I really did like Phenomena when I first saw it, like, years ago. Husband though actually came back. He was deployed to Japan, but he's back now. He just got back a few weeks ago. So he's still adjusting. Ow. Did I smack myself? I was curious, like, why do you call it snapping? Like, that's a little morbid. I hate to tell you, it's a little morbid to say, like, I snapped my own neck. No, don't say that. It's cracking. It's cracking. Or popping. I go like, crack. And I remember Mean Girls, where she's like, say crack again. Like, oh great. So many Mean Girls lines get in my head too. No, get out my head song. No, not now. Now is not the time song. So sorry I've been gone. I promise I haven't been dead. But also I've been dead. So I've been feeling dead. Like I had a really bad fatigue day yesterday. Fortunately I live with other adults, so it's all good. But like all I could do yesterday was sleep. I'd wake up for like maybe an hour, and I'm like, okay, that's enough for one day, and go back to sleep. Yeah, Japan's not an active war zone. So, like, he went for doing, maintenance kind of work. And, drills and whatnot. It was more so for that than it was for, like, preparing for battle. You can find my Discord and everything just by clicking on my website. I prefer everybody just goes to my website and finds everything there. Than me linking every individual thing I have in my descriptions. Bruh, I've been praying for Ukraine. Like, that's not a new thing. I think my audios are sexy? No. No, I do not. I'm surprised anyone likes them, to be honest. How to come up with the Egyptian Queen story? I've always been a huge fan of Egyptian mythology, like, ever since I was a little kid. And, I actually have a tattoo of the Eye of Ra on my arm in real life. Sometimes Kitti draws it when she draws my avatar, so... Oh, thank you. So, like, when I was coming up with the Egyptian Queen story, I was all like, well, if a mummy came to life, and she saw you for the first time, what would she think? And I came up with the idea, it's like, well, it'd be nice if the person who discovered her actually looked like a pharaoh. Because they had very distinctive features back then, because they were all inbred. Well, most were inbred. Bro, I can imagine. Ugh, I feel so bad for everybody next to Ukraine. And in Ukraine. I feel awful for people in Ukraine. I'm like, no. Russia, stop it. But I don't want to get political, because that's no fun for anybody. Little Fox is doing great. She is fantastic. She's gonna be 2 in June, and I'm excited. Because that means, like, she'll finally start comprehending things, like going to the potty. And I can start potty training. It's gonna be great. So yeah, Little Fox is doing fantastic. She's actually starting to talk finally. Like, it's little bits here and there, but she's starting to talk. And I'm very happy with that. Like yesterday, she looked at the dog and said, doggy. And I was like, yes, words, describing things, finally, yes. I do wish when she eats and she's full, she would say like, all done or all gone or just say something. Instead of just like start slapping food off her tray. That's all she does right now. When she's done eating, she'll just like slap everything off her tray onto the floor and let the dog eat it. Heck yeah. Congrats on being able to go out. Wait, this little fox is so cute. Like, she actually says no. But she'll say no to random things. And my stepdad's like, I think her no is her version of I'm Groot. Bloop bloop. I missed y'all too. I missed everybody. Like, to be frank, it's just been easier for me to do Twitch. How's that short taste? It's just been easier for me to do Twitch streams lately because I've been sick. And I'm not awake in the morning when I usually work on audios. Because during the day, it's kind of hard because it's noisy and distracting. I have other things I need to do. And then in the evening, everybody's home and wanting things. And it's loud. And I can't focus. So it's just easier to stream. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, so Little Fox says no now. And also when I ask questions, if she doesn't want to do something, she'll just be quiet. If I'm like, hey, do you want to watch Wiggles? And she's quiet, then I know it's a no. But if she wants something and I ask her, she goes, yeah. I'm like, that's so cute. Like, are you hungry? Yeah. Do you want to watch Oh Gabba Gabba? Yeah. Do you want to play with this toy? Yeah. Oh, thank you. You're all fantastic yourselves. Hello. I think that's a bus. Hello, bus. You're loud. Ah, I'm clipping. Stop clipping. There we go. So many noisy things where I live. That's why I can't get anything done, y'all. That's why it's so hard, because there's so much noise. So much noise. Just noise everywhere. Noise-a-thon. Just a literal noise-a-thon. Gotta stretch it out. Stretch it out. I actually do live near an airport. I live near a cargo airport. It's not like directly on top of my neighborhood, but it's close enough that when they're like doing maintenance and testing out airplanes, you can hear them like all day, every day. And also that's where the air show is, for like when they do the military air shows. And it's also where the airplanes from nearby military base do their touch and goes. So every so often, I'll hear like a bunch of hornets going over my house because they're doing touch and goes at the airport. I'm doing alright, doing alright. The nearest civilian airport to me is like an hour away and I hate it. I hate that airport. So when I want to leave, I book flights at an airport that's even further away. Because I'm a bit of a masochist. I'd rather go to an airport that's farther away that I actually like and have good experiences with than go to the one that's closer. That's hell. Because in general, I don't like flying. It's a necessary evil, but I don't like doing it. And that's before even, like, they had all the restrictions for Corona. Like, even before, it was very annoying to fly. Like, really annoying to fly. When there's the air show around here, I don't even have to physically go to it. I can see half the planes just stepping out of my backyard. Yeah, they're small and kind of far away, but I can see them. I might do some driving audios in the future. I've kind of been flip-flopping on what I want to do. Something's making noise. I think it's the computer. Sorry, I have ADHD, so I get easily distracted. If I hear a noise, I have to acknowledge it. I'm like, that's a thing. That's a cat. That's a bird. That's a car. There's a squirrel. Yo, I fucking remember Lamb Chop. Lamb Chop was the shit when I was a kid. Oh man, one time I was flying out my preferred airport, which usually is very good about the security lines. But this time they had like one line open, and everybody was just like funneled into it, and I'm like, no, no, this can't be happening. This is the good airport. This is the good airport. Why is it doing this? No, this is unacceptable. So yeah, that happened to me once, and I was like, no, I'm gonna be in this line forever. Even though I usually get into the airport like a good 2.5 hours before my flight, because I always anticipate that something's gonna happen, and I'm gonna take forever with something. It is what it is. YouTube sucks sometimes. Sorry, YouTube. You have to admit, you do have your flaws. You suck sometimes. Bruh, I don't even know what that is, okay? I found a picture of a car. I used it. I don't know what kind of car it was. The only cars I know are cars like my family's had. And a few cars I've seen on TV. Like, I don't know cars. It'd be handy if I knew cars, but I don't know cars. No, no nail, don't pop off. I'm just trying to clean you. My nails are so long, y'all. Yes, car go vroom. That's all I know about them. They go vroom. My nails are so long I can do this. Scratchy ASMR vibes. Like I said, I'm taking a break from plots and established characters for a bit. I'm trying to work on other stuff. I ain't got characters that would drive, like, crazy fancy cars, okay? Usually when I have a character, they're poor. Because that's relatable. Sorry, more people can, like, relate to being poor. I'm living in the moon. Living in the moon. Like, man, I firmly established that Takara drives an old Mazda, for Christ's sake. She drives an old Mazda of things. Like, nothing fancy, just an old Mazda from, like, 2005. Is what it is. The poor car's been through hell. And, like, Amy drives a Honda. Because, again, that's, like, relatable. I've seen a million Hondas on the road. Oh, 2001 Hondas. I miss the old Hondas. They were like just like the right amount of oomph in a civilian car. The newer Hondas I found are kind of janky. Because most people I have been around who have like newer Hondas, including my mother, it's kind of janky driving it. I'm like, this car could do better. My dad drives an Odyssey. But He takes my younger sister's places, so he needs to have room for like stuff and their friends. Cause he has to like take them to like practice and stuff. Hello, it going, it's doing good. How are you doing? How are your vibes? My mom drives a I think it's a 2016, 2015, somewhere in there, Honda. And it does okay. But she's not a good driver, so it's hard for me to judge the quality of the car when she drives. My husband, though, drives a Dodge. And sometimes he drives like a crazy person. I tell him, please don't drive like a crazy person, because it's very scary for me. Like, he pulled a freaking combat driving move the other day when we had, like, the kids in the car. I'm like, don't do that. I know you're trying to get around people, but, like, don't do that. There's children here. And cue my mom and older kid fighting. I used to get my older kid up for school, but then she would like throw temper tantrums insisting that she stay home with me because I physically could not take her to school. And I was tired of those fights. So now the person who takes the kid to school wakes him up in the morning, and it works a lot better. He does drive a Charger. And welcome people. Yeah, he drives a pretty nice Charger. I like it, but we're gonna be trading up soon for like a bigger car because we have 2 kids, and in the future we might have 3, and that car is just not big enough. As it is, it's barely big enough for 2 kids and all their stuff. Because like the baby needs a stroller. My other kid brings a bunch of junk whenever we go places. Plus, we have to bring, like, stuff for the baby. It takes up space. We don't have it in the car. Yo. How you doing, friend? There's a bird outside my window again. It's one of those obnoxious Tweety birds. And there's a bird in my house, too. That's my parents' pet bird. It's very annoying. We're not getting a Tundra. We're looking at some other cars. From like, we're looking at some Hondas, some Kias, things like that. You want to say something? You can say whatever you want, as long as it doesn't like hurt people. No, and he drives it like crazy. It scares me. I'm like, babe, don't do that. Not nice. You're just... One of these days I'm gonna pee in the car, because you're gonna do something scary. You know, he does not have the Hellcat. He drives like a regular Charger. For I feel you, I can't drive. I tried driving when I was like 16. It did not go well. Damn bird. And that bird is why I can't do ASMR streams effectively. Because she knows I'm trying to do ASMR. She just knows. That's why if I record, I have to record at like 3 in the morning when everything, including the bird, is asleep. Otherwise she'll detect that I'm trying to do something that requires quiet. And she'll do this shit. She'll just scream at me. But I have no aspirations of driving. Like, I know how to drive. I know how cars work. I know how to do things. I actually prefer a stick shift over an automatic car. Like, I prefer manuals. Because then I actually can do something with all my body parts. It's great for my ADHD brain. But I make cars go smush, so I can't drive them. That bird. The bird's evil, by the way. She's evil. She's a demon. Demon bird. Not only is she annoying, she bites everybody except my parents. Like, she just, like, goes after me, goes after the kids. She hates my husband. She really hates my husband. It's actually kind of funny. Like, she'll go to, like, bite my husband. He's like, nah, not having this. Parrots are terrible. Don't get one. They're terrible. Don't get one. They're bad. And my oldest kid wants a bird. She wants a pet bird. And I'm like, no. We're not getting a bird. No. No, 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 no. Too much work. Too much mess. Too much annoyance. No. And she's like, oh, can we get a guinea pig? And I go back to, like, all the rodents I've had as a child. And how sad I was when each of them would die after a few years. No. I'm like, nope, no rodents either. We're gonna get sturdy animals that can stay alive at least 10 years. Like, you know, dogs and cats. And true, birds can live a really long time, but that's part of why they suck. They live too long. We have a snake. He's a good snake. He'll live to be about 30. So long as my kid takes good care of him in college, he'll live to be about 30. He's a good boy. He doesn't make mess. He's not smelly. He's vibes. He's very quiet. He doesn't make any noise. It's great. I love the snake. Good pet. Quality pet, A+ pet, would recommend. My husband likes cars, but like fancy cars, he doesn't know what to do with them, so. The thing about turtles is that they can carry salmonella. And I don't want to deal with that shit. Sure, everybody can hug me. Hugs, 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 hugs. Hugs. Birds do poop a lot. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, birds do poop a lot. Like our parrot, there's like just poop everywhere. It's so hard to keep up with her because it's just poop. Poop. Poop is an interesting word, by the way. Because when you say the word, your mouth makes the same motion as your butthole makes when it poops. Poop. Doing okay, just kind of vibing. I came on here just to show I'm not dead. Because I haven't posted anything on this channel in a hot minute. So I'm like, I'm not dead, y'all, I promise. I'm alive. I live. Catch you later, YT. Thank you for vibing. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we had some nasty weather, but, like, things were okay. Nothing got damaged, fortunately. Though another town, like, a ways away from me, I can't say the same. So, glad I'm not in that town. But I feel bad for the people in that town. I'm like, here. Have some stuff. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm just a 32-year-old lady. Well, almost 32. Still 31. But I feel 32 already. My house is so hot, I hate it. I had to actually turn the AC on because I got so sick of how hot it is. I'm like, yep, you know what? AC time. Can't handle this. Thank you, thank you. And I'm glad y'all are doing okay too. I miss everybody. I'm like, people. Missed humans. This window's nice, but he's actually starting to get on my nerves a bit. I'm like, hey, honey, I want to hang out. You want to hang out with me? Let's do something. He's like, I'm gonna game. You want to watch me game? And I'm like, not really. It'd be one thing if he played like a fun game, like Far Cry, or like just something fun and like a plot, not just like random shoot 'em ups in Call of Duty. It's very boring for me to watch. Because it's the same thing over and over again. Just run around and shoot. Run around and shoot. Shoot this guy. Now shoot this guy. Now shoot this guy. Oh, he died. It's very boring for me. It's very, very boring for me. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Call of Duty, in case you can't tell. I have it on my PC. I could play it at any time. But I choose not to. Because I know I'd be bad at it, for one thing. And also, it's not my cup of tea. Not my kind of game. I used to play racing games with my college roommate. Like, she had Need for Speed, at Midnight Club and stuff like that, and we'd take turns playing. I was okay at them. Like, I wasn't amazing, but I wasn't horrible at them either. But my favorite kinds of games are fighting games. So I like to, like, practice at them, and then work my way up to be, like, awesome. I've never been fully awesome. My brother's awesome. I strive to be as good as my brother one day. But I'm getting there. Bro, I don't have games on my phone. I have enough things on my phone that keep me distracted and maybe procrastinate things. I don't need a game. I don't need any of that stuff on my phone. Right? Right? I love vibes from hot tubs. Fuck yeah, Guilty Gear. Fuck yes. Dizzy. Dizzy's my homegirl. So, and Eddie's my homeboy. Bum, 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 bum. I wish I had a hot tub in real life. That reminds me, I should book that hotel today. Because on Friday, husband and I are doing a really fancy schmancy outing with the military people. I have to wear a real dress, like an actual gown. It's that kind of thing. And he has to wear his dress uniform, so it's that kind of thing. And as much as I love spending time with him, I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate it so much. I've driven through Yellowstone. Haven't actually, like, walked around it, though. So, yeah, so we're doing a fancy thing on Friday. And our family was like, you know what? You know, husband and his parents are gonna have the kids for the weekend. Why don't you two get a hotel somewhere? Have, like, a little staycation. Because our last time in a staycation didn't go very well because I got sick. And we were like, okay. And we were trying to find a hotel that has, like, amenities that we care about. A little tricky. Because we both want different things. So, No one ever told me that game systems can die if you leave them without, like, playing them or updating them after a certain amount of time. Like, the hard drives fail and stuff like that. So, I didn't think to turn on husband's consoles and do things with them while he was away. Because I figured 6 months, that's not too long. They'll be fine. They're like, so long, like, nothing's touching them. They'll be okay. He comes home. Both of them are working like butt. Both of them have issues. I'm like, no, I'm so sorry. He's like, well, I didn't know to tell you to mess with them. I thought they'd be fine too. I'm like, well, that's true. But they're fucked. They are fucked. Take care, my friend. Nice vibing with you. I like how I can make noise with my chair. Just like bang, 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 bang. Sorry, I have really bad ADHD. It's really bad. My meds stopped working. It's unfortunate. I need to get new meds. My opinion, games meant to test your brain, like puzzle games and shit. Fuck those. My brain's too broken for things like that. I'm like, it hurts. It hurts a lot. That bird. It's gonna ruin my life. Bird, oh bird. Why must you be a bird? I read this thing that, like, parrots are, like, basically having a perpetual toddler. And I can see it. I can see it very clearly. Hi. How is you? Life goes, is your life. Starting to feel a bit better for my sickness, but I didn't get up early enough to work on any audios this morning. I slept a little too much. Like, don't mistake, I like being challenged with things, but I don't like it when it's like impossible. Because I get frustrated. Like a little while ago, on Twitch stream, I was playing this game called Kitti 2, and every time I went to go pick up the weapon, the monster would just kill me. Like, the game did not give me enough time to just bend over and pick up a weapon. It just would not give you time to do that. I'm like, how am I supposed to fight this monster if, like, I can't get the weapon? I got really frustrated. I haven't had a gamer rage moment since I was a kid, and that was, like, the first time I've gamer raged since being a kid. I'm like, no, fuck this game. Nope, catch you later, friend. Good vibes to you. What did I do for spring break? Well, my kid's spring break was only like a long weekend, not a full week. And she spent it with my husband's parents. I got to take care of the baby, so it wasn't much of a break for me. We didn't go on vacation or anything. We're trying to arrange a vacation for probably October. Trying to decide if we're going to go to Disney World or a cruise. We've priced it out. A cruise would be a lot cheaper. And probably just as fun as Disney World. But on the other hand, we haven't been to Disney World since like 2016. And a lot has changed at Disney World. And like my family, like my parents at least, are super duper into Disney stuff. I never quite understood it. I just kind of roll with it. Hello. How's you doing, Fran? Gotta shift. There we go. Oh, I just popped my shoulder. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Very nice, elephants. Doing good, doing good. Just kind of relaxing because I did not wake up early enough this morning to work on audios. And even then, I really procrastinated doing things this morning. I was like, I'm just going to scroll everything and just not do anything. Thank you, thank you. It's been a process dealing with what's happened to my grandma, to be honest. Because she's technically still alive. But she might as well not be. It's clearly sad. Like, on paper, she's still alive. But, like, she's not her anymore. So, like, if you're not yourself anymore, and you're not talking or anything, are you really truly alive? That's something I've been pondering. I have a coffee drink and it doesn't taste very good. I usually like coffee drinks. It's very unfortunate. It's got like this caramel flavoring. I think that's what's getting to me. It tastes kind of like butt. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I've been dealing with it, but it's all good. Like, it probably will hit me harder when she's physically gone. But even, like, lately, I just, like, think about her and I get really sad, so... It's been a process. Like, I cried watching Turning Red. Because, like... There was this one scene with, like, grandma. And I'm like, that's like my grandma. And I got really sad. Oh man, when it comes to my grandma's things, my uncle's like, yeah, so we're just gonna like sell most of the stuff, and I'm like, fuck you, our uncle. I want most of my grandma's furniture, because husband and I are gonna be getting a new house at some point, and our current furniture is like ass, and my grandma has always been really good at maintaining her furniture, so it's actually pretty nice despite being like vintage at this point, and I want grandma's furniture, because I want good grandma vibes in my new house. So I want good grandma energy, because she's always had good energy. And I want that good energy in my new house. Because grandmas have good energy, usually. Like, if I'm going to be haunted by anyone, I want to be haunted by my grandmas. Both my grandmas. They both can haunt me simultaneously. I would not mind. Keep stretching, probably because it's morning time. Yeah. No Batman. I haven't even seen the new Batman. Why is Batman stuff in my head? I've not seen the new Batman. And don't spoil it for me, but like, is it at least good? Oh, Paranorman! I forgot the movie even existed. Yes, I love that movie. I haven't seen it in a hot minute, but I remember liking it a lot. Ow. Sorry, I went to like squish a moth and I hit myself. Because my house gets these like brain moths that come from the bird food. They're very annoying. And now that it's getting hot out again, they're like coming out in droves because they're done hibernating. There's like moths. Moth time. I'm like, no, I don't want moths. Stop getting in my space, moths. You're evil. You don't bite or anything, but you're still evil because you're gross. You get into my TV. A moth got into my TV and it died. It just crawled up into my TV, in the screen, and died. I'm only familiar with the Persona games because I have a friend who's like ridiculously into them, but I've not really heard any of the music or anything. But yeah, I have one friend who's like really into like Persona and some other stuff, and she's always like posting pictures of the characters, and I'm like, okay, alrighty then, I'll pretend I know what this is. But are they hard? Are they hard games? I don't do well with hard games. I don't even know what to watch anymore, to be honest. Like, I want to get into something, but I don't know what, because it can't be very long, because I don't have time to finish it. But, like, nothing's appealing to me. There's, like, nothing appealing right now. Batman? No, I don't want Batman in my head. Get out of my head, Batman. You do not live rent free in my head, Batman. Get out. I demand it. Get out. There is something on my nail. I need to get it off my nail. There is something on my nail. Get off, please. Yeah, that reminds me of something. And I remember an anime called Elemental Delayed. It came out like fucking forever ago. So I wouldn't blame any of you if you're too young to know this, or just don't remember it, because it came out like fucking forever ago. There also was an anime that came out forever ago called Thailand Blue that was very interesting. I've actually been rewatching episodes of Invader Zim because I have them saved to my iTunes, or now it's like Apple whatever, but it used to be iTunes that they saved everything to. I've been rewatching episodes of that, and I forgot how funny it is and how realistic it is now. Well, yes, we live in Invader Zim world now. It's very unfortunate. If I was in an anime, I'd probably be forced to be an isekai anime, and I would hate every second of it. I'd be like, no, I want to go home. Now this sucks. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to go on an adventure. I'm just going to sit here until I go home. Because this sucks. Don't want to be here. There's no hot tubs here. There's no hot tubs in this world. I don't like it. Fuck you, bird. You don't know what life is, bird. Fuck you, bird. Bird disagrees with me, but I think the bird can go fuck itself. Birds are evil. Cargo's room. Is that the guy with the obnoxious car? There's one neighbor I have who was like a really obnoxious car, and he'll like rev it up at like 4 in the morning, and it just pisses me off. Vroom! Vroom, says the cart. Oh, that's obnoxious. I love Ace Attorney! Oh, I love Phoenix Wright. I used to cosplay from Ace Attorney way back in the day. Aw, that's sweet of you. I'm really bad at being a friend, though, just to warn you. Like, I have a group chat with my IRL friends, and I'll, like, just ignore it for, like, a month, And then we're going to pop in like, hey guys, hope you're doing well. And then leave again. Just so they know I'm alive, basically. Oh, what the plot device on top of the mountain? No! I would sit there and be very grumpy, be like, no, you're coming to me. You're coming to me, plot device. I'm not falling for this. Not going up there, nope. I only played the first Ace Attorney game, like, way back on, like, the DS. It was a really long time ago. I think it was like 2008, I think I played it? 2008? I'm an old person, don't you forget. Because I was an adult in 2008. Not a very old adult, but still an adult. Have y'all seen the Ace Attorney movie? It was very weird. I liked it. I want to drink my coffee drink, but the caramel flavoring tastes like butt. R.I.P. me. R.I.P. Gonna do it anyway. YOLO. Oh, yuck. Yuck. What did I do to myself? Yuck. Oh, man. That's gonna be something for a subathon on Twitch. Drink disgusting coffee drink. Ugh. Ugh. Vanilla or classic what? Like coffee, Coca-Cola, Pepsi? No, don't say Pepsi. I want to go back to the gym, but I need a 24-hour one because I'm only free at like weird times. And it doesn't usually coincide when normal gyms are open. I like vanilla or caramel flavored coffee. Sometimes mocha, if it's a really good mocha, but usually it's not. Regular coffee flavoring, nah. I get bored after a while. Pepsi no good, okay? Pepsi bad. That's not true. Okay, so Pepsi is meant to be drunk with ice, or at least cold. So if you have room temperature Pepsi, it tastes like ass. Meanwhile, Coca-Cola is meant to be just drunk anytime. Like, you can drink Coke when it's room temperature. Don't drink it when it's hot, because then it just tastes weird. But you can drink it room temperature, it's fine. Bro, have you seen any of the old, like, American Robot Wars that was never on TV? That was just randomly filmed by random people just playing it out in, like, California? That's a very specific question. I have not. And I've been to Vegas a fair amount of times. I used to work near Vegas. But I've never been to very many places in Vegas. I mostly would, like, smoke a fat one till I get very mellow, and then go to the Mirage and stare at the dolphins. I've done that a lot. I have eaten at some very good sushi places in Vegas, though, surprisingly. I'm like, how is there good sushi in a desert? This makes no sense. I'm kind of scared. Oh, that's dope. I love when people replicate restaurant recipes at home. Or, like, famous recipes at home. Because I'm very bad at that. I can cook things when, like, I make it up myself. And I just write down what I'm doing. But I suck at following other people's recipes. I suck at it so bad. And I do miss cooking, though. Okay, what the hell is outside my house? Go away. Go away, beach. Get away from my house. Thank you. So, how's everyone doing? Like I said, I'm very easily distracted. I'm so sorry. Remember that scene, I think it was in Shrek 2, where Donkey's just sitting there going... And I'm like, yeah, I feel that, Donkey. I feel you, Donkey. I have not heard of a lot of things, okay? I'm very out of the loop with shit. Because I'm not a kid anymore. So I'm like very out of the loop. I don't pay attention to anything anymore. Okay, that's cool. Sorry, I had a text. I had to read it. Because usually texts from certain people are very time sensitive. Like, yeah, answer me. I'm like, fuck. Yay, all my Amazon orders have been delivered. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of it. A little bit out of it. Damn ADHD brain was like all over the place at once. I need to go through my Amazon packages because I just have like a pile of them in like by my front door. I haven't gone through them yet, and there's probably like 20 packages. Does anyone remember Kim Possible? I know it's on like Disney Plus now, but like I remember it was new. Anyone remember Kim Possible? I'm such a dork. I loved Kim Possible when I was a kid. I was an older kid when it came out, but it still was a kid, and I really enjoyed it. Catch you later. Stay awesome. Yeah. For me, it came on like ABC because I didn't have Disney Channel, so I can only watch it in like ABC on Saturdays. I'm humming random stuff that's just in my head. I don't even know what it is anymore. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, my friend. How you doing? I do have to BRB for a second, so it just hit me. I have to go potty. So hang on. I have to go potty. Not disappearing. Just going potty. Hi, I'm back. Like I said, I just had to go potty. No big deal, no big deal. Sometimes you just gotta go, you know? When you gotta go, you gotta go. Don't just quit making noise, chair. It's okay. It's all gonna be okay, chair. It's all gonna be okay. Sorry there, it's all gonna be okay. Blue skid do, we can do. Meow. Delightful. I get that way too. Bang says chair. Bang says chair. How's everybody doing? You okay? You okay in there? I'm just reminded of all like the slap memes. Where did you slap? And also the slap fights, like the professional slap fights, those are funny as hell. With what? I haven't watched the Oscars in like so long. I just stopped caring. I just stopped caring. The movies I care about like rarely make it in. And some movies I don't care about or don't even know exist. And I'm like, nah. Nah fam, not here for that. Is Magic the Gathering any good anymore? I think my brother still plays. But I can't remember if it's any good anymore. Is it good? Do we like Magic the Gathering here? Oh, I've had this a while. I've had this look a while, just not for hot tub time. I haven't seen Yu-Gi-Oh in forever, like anybody actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Where I'm at, it's all about Magic and Pokemon. A lot of people play Pokemon where I'm at. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Stretch. Big stretch. Crack the neck. No, it won't crack. Oh no. The art's really pretty on Magic. I give it credit for that. It has really pretty art. Da, 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 na, na, na. I don't remember Monster Rancher. like the game, but also the anime. I remember, like, with the game, you could take, like, random CDs and put it in your system, and it would generate monsters from it. That was a really cool technology. I wish they'd bring that back. Except now you can't use CDs. So, like, what gives? Like, no one uses CDs anymore. I miss CDs. I miss CD players in cars. Because you can make a really dope mix on a CD and play it and be like, yeah, this is how I feel about you, bro. And play it. Like, what do you do now? With, like, everything being all, like, synced to phones and whatnot. It's like, oh, I made this playlist in iTunes. Name of what thing? What thingy? What? I'm confused. Don't confuse the whale. I've seen, like, one episode of Overlord. One episode. And then I forgot it existed. Monster Rancher. That's for, like, the OG PlayStation, I think. It may have been on the PS2, I don't remember, but I remember being a thing on, like, the original PlayStation. Monster Rancher. Oh yeah, those toys. I vaguely remember those. Very vaguely, though. Remember Pokemon Go? Everyone remembers Pokemon Go. People still play it, by the way. I have friends who still play it. I'm like, why? Why you still play? Ow. I just smacked myself into the chair. Trying to stretch. Way to go, me. My favorite Pokemon? Espeon. Espeon's the best. Come at me. Stretch my freaking neck. I need a neck massage so bad. I just need a massage in general, to be honest. Haven't had one in a hot minute. Remember card captors? I remember card captors. I remember the shitty original dub, like the first dub. It was really shitty. I remember that dub. And the weird song that came from the dub. I remember all that. Hell yeah. All the massage. All of the massage. Sorry, I just had to send a tweet to my husband because I'm like, that's you. That's very you. Don't get that song back in my head. Sometimes it comes to my head. I'm like, no. I don't know any of these new ones. I don't know any of these new Pokemons. I'd share again Snorlax owns you, but last time I did that, my stream got copyright claimed. It's very unfortunate. Like, why would you copyright claim Snorlax owns you? Just two guys yelling at each other. How's that copyrighted? There's something on my foot. Get off my foot. There's a piece of plastic on my foot. I don't like it. So I am mildly frustrated about something. When I got like the line art from this artist working on a documentary of me, it looked safe for work on one side. I even said one side has to be safe for work. Then they send me the finished piece, fully color rendered. They didn't even send me a flat color. They send me they go from line art to finished piece. And no, the side I thought was safe for work has like nipples slipping out of it, and I'm like, no, I gotta go to Photoshop and fix this later because it needs to be safe for work. Like it needs to be. So yeah, that frustrated me this morning when I saw that. I'm like, no, because once it's fully rendered, you can't really tell an artist to go back and change it. Like every artist has a policy, like once it's fully done rendered, I can't change anything. And I'm like, that's why you send progress with like flat colors first, bro. And I'm like, no. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go and edit it in Photoshop later before I submit it to get made into a docu. Yes, I have been on TikTok. Not super often, but I have been on TikTok. Sometimes I get the Seinfeld song in my head, like the theme from Seinfeld, but it's not in my head right now. But sometimes it gets there. It's a little Jerry in a big world, just jerrying around. Next stretch, gotta stretch my neck. Oh shit. And baby water indicates little fox is awake. Hate to just, you know, duck, but gotta go be mommy now. But please go on my Twitch later. I'll be streaming ASMR, or at least attempting to stream ASMR. So, like, if you want ASMR from me, join me on Twitch later. Alright, everybody. I shall be back on YouTube sometime at some point. I can't promise when, but I'll be back sometime. Catch y'all later. Peace out. Mwah. Stay awesome. Aww.